Fox 35 Tom Johnson flying with the Blue Angels today.
The U.S. Navy's Blue Angels are perhaps the most recognizable aircraft on Earth, with only the very best flying and keeping them flying. In the case of Blue Angel number 7, that's pilot Captain Jeff Kuss and crew chief Eli Lang, who's in charge of that Blue Beauty.
This is my baby right here. I'll take care of this bad boy from March to November.
Lang keeps it running. All right. Kuss keeps it flying.
It's so much fun. I mean, it's an honor every time I get to get into the aircraft.
They're in Central Florida for the Melbourne Air Show. This day, they're taking me and a couple other people up for a spin.
The maneuvers are tailored from what we might do in combat, so you'll see some similarities there for sure.
Yeah, you're going to need your emergency contact information.
The aircraft pulls very high G-forces, so up first, a lesson on how to avoid passing out.
Let me go ahead and demonstrate that for you now.
Keeping blood flow to your brain, tightening every muscle and saying, once that's done, it's time for takeoff. And the first fear-inducing maneuver happens almost immediately. A vertical climb to 7,500 feet in about 10 seconds.
Now you can look back and just see the ground.
Wow, so amazing, and just one of many maneuvers during this flight.
Ready, hit it.
We pull 7.5 Gs 3 times, and I stay awake. I have to admit, it is the coolest thing I've ever done, but this is not all about doing something cool for the sake of it. These flights have a purpose for the military.
The thing about the Blue Angels is that we're able to bring Naval and Marine Corps aviation to people's backyards everywhere we go.
The Blue Angels are the public face of Naval and Marine Corps aviation, showing the right stuff on rides like this one and at air shows. Our 45 minutes goes by in a flash with just one hiccup.
Ready, hit it.
A 7.1 G super quick turn puts me out for a full 10 seconds of night-night bliss.
All right, I think it took a little nap.
But it is so worth it to see what the Blue Angels team does every day for our country.
It's awesome. I love it. It's a complete rush. I never get tired of it.
It's a blast.
Tom Johnson,
Ready, hit it.
Fox 35 News.
Go, Tom.
Tom was a tough guy on that, man. He took it. Flashing forward to tomorrow morning, that's when the Blue Angels are scheduled to do a flyover of the Magic Kingdom for a special photo shoot. It's happening tomorrow between 9:30 and 10 a.m. if you happen to be there. You can also catch the Blue Angels this weekend in the Melbourne Air and Space Show. And you flew.
I passed right out too. My lunch was up, just right ready to come
close.
up, but it stayed down. You did.
I did years ago, back 15 years ago I did it. And on the day it was cloudy, so we didn't do the big old loop that Tom did. Yeah.
That's
But
cool.
it's the highlight of your
From what
life.
I remember, it's pretty cool.
I was close to that. I kind of did the lower version. I did the Red Baron airplane. So.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, a little slower.
A little bit slower.
It doesn't pull the same kind of maneuver.
That's right. He was flying, actually. So.